Welcome. I'm Kinetic Symphony. I hunt down and report on weird and true mysterious stories, from glitches to the paranormal. Case file number 1652, written by Wiccedd, The Dead Pixel in the Sky. Hi, this story is from the summer of 2017. At the time, I was on a summer break from university, working at a local gas station to earn some money for accommodation, as my family was never well off. I was cat-sitting for a friend in her apartment while she was visiting her then-boyfriend in the Middle East, where he was on a work assignment. It was the middle of the week, beautiful and sunny weather. One of those rare, beautiful days you just want to spend outside. But the day was passing slowly as I had to spend it in the damp gas station until late afternoon. I was expecting to finish working at 5 or 6 p.m., but to my surprise, the scumbag owner of the place, really a scumbag, he made me work 11 to 15-hour days every day for crap money. Came in and said I could finish early. I didn't have to be prompted more. I just grabbed my bag and went out of the place all cheery, so that I'd have time to myself to enjoy the beautiful weather. On my way to the metro station, I was looking around and just admiring the outside. It was truly a beautiful day, when I saw a helicopter in the sky. There was no sound, which was very odd as, since we all know it, helicopters are bloody loud. The helicopter looked suspended in the air, not moving at all, including the rotor at the top. I looked down to check my glasses, as maybe I was seeing it wrong. Or maybe I was just tired after a long shift, but to my surprise, when I looked up again, the helicopter disappeared and was replaced by a black pixel in the sky. By pixel, I mean a black square in the middle of a clear blue sky. I immediately called my friend, who was in the area, and asked her to take a look at the sky. But she told me there was nothing up there. I know it was not a hallucination. I was conscious and aware of my surroundings. When I called my then boyfriend to tell him about the situation, he just laughed it off and said I was being crazy. But I know what I saw. The black pixel was in the middle of the sky, and it was honestly the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Case notes for file 1652, The Dead Pixel in the Sky. So the rare dead pixel makes a return, and I hate it. I like the story, it's interesting content, but I hate it. I don't want the universe to be unstable. Is that what it means? What else could it mean? Although technically it's not a return, because this is from 2017, I'm just seeing the story now. But that makes 3 stories, where they describe this dead pixel in the sky that just doesn't belong. In this case, a helicopter kind of disappeared into it, or was it the cause of it? Is this some sort of wormhole? But we have space-time portals that are invisible, so how does this fit in? I don't know. I don't think it's a wormhole personally. I think it's just a pocket of unrendered non-time and space. It's literally nothing. And between the 3 of the stories, there's no clear connection. Nothing that caused it. I mean, there were no helicopters in the other 2. They were inside people's homes. In a garage, I believe, and one in the living room. What causes them? I have no clue. If this was the first story I ever read about this, I would hypothesize that the helicopter somehow ruptured space-time, but no. There's no helicopters in the other stories, nothing of any notable energy. I don't know, I'm stumped on these and I don't like them. Please remain stable, universe. Stable enough. Case file number 1653, written by Stranger by the Minute, The Bunny Broken by the Universe. For my birthday on Sunday, my mom wrapped a bunch of my childhood things that she's found in storage over the past few months. I'm a very sentimental person, so this was an amazing gift. The most exciting thing she found was one of my troll dolls. It's an Easter troll that my grandparents gave me when I was little. He has a little white jumpsuit with colored eggs on it and a little bunny ear headband. This little guy is extra special to me because both of my grandparents have passed. When I unwrapped it, the ears were missing. Wait, the ears aren't in there? I had them. I know they're around here. So yesterday, I went up to my parents' house to visit. I brought the troll so I wouldn't forget to grab the bunny ears. When I took the troll out of my purse, my mom said to my dad, "Where are the ears? They were on the back of the chair." They weren't there anymore. While she looked for them, I went into my childhood bedroom to look for something else. Placed right in the middle of my Care Bear desk was the bunny ear headband. I saw it as soon as I walked in my room, plain sight. So I grabbed it and went back to the living room. When I got out there, my mom said, "Here you go," and held up bunny ears. Identical bunny ears. I was like, Mom? And held up the bunny ears I had found. We were both like, what the hell? I only had that one Easter troll, and he only had one headband. These headbands are identical. Exactly the same in every way, except the one she found had a broken band. I threw the broken one in the garbage. The placement of the one I found in my room is really strange. I thought my mom had put it there so it wouldn't get lost. There was nothing else on that desk, and she doesn't meddle in my bedroom. Every time I go up there, things are exactly the way I left them. That headband sure as hell was not there the last time I was there. I would have put it away with my old toys. I have OCD, and everything has its place. It gets weirder. Today I texted my mom and asked her not to take the garbage out. I decided I wanted to keep the broken headband as proof that this happened. It was just too weird to ignore. She responded, "What?" I repeated myself. I want the bunny ear headband that I threw away, so I'm gonna have to dig through the garbage when I come up next time. She said, "It's on the table." What? I threw it away. So you didn't take one? I took one, the one that wasn't broken. The one on the table isn't broken. I feel crazy. I've experienced a lot of really weird crap in my life. I have a list of them written down. This is easily one of the weirdest things I've ever experienced. I keep trying to rationalize it, but I just can't. I only had one Easter troll, one, and the magic broken twin bunny ear headband climbed out of the garbage onto the dining room table and mended itself? No, there has to be an explanation, but there fricking isn't one. Case also file 1653. The bunny broken by the universe. So, the universe playing a game of time, or some force or will doing so. If you think about it, what is time? Time is simply change, or at least the effect of time is change. Time is more fundamental part of space and time itself, the fabric of the universe, but the effect of time is change. One way or another. So if you are able to locally rewind time for any given object, it'll mend whatever happened to them. It'll simply reverse aging or deterioration or damage in this case. Now the fact that this is duplicated, well, is it as simple as the developer in the universe can, Control V or Control C copy, Control V paste, and then voila, there's an extra copy. One was just copied from a different point in time of its life history. That makes sense to me, but it still doesn't explain why anyone would do that. What does it matter if there's a broken headband for your bunny troll doll? I got nothing for that one. I can hypothesize how it could be if we're in a simulation, but the reason why someone would do it in the real world, I have no clue. Just strange. Now time for the quote of the day. The trouble with having an open mind, of course, is that people will insist on coming along and trying to put things in it. Terry Pratchett. One of the best things about intelligence is the ability to hold opposing views in your mind and not let that conflict with your current view that is accepted. It's like you have a program that's loaded into your brain and the others are just on the hard drive but not installed. You can examine their code, try to determine if they're useful programs, if they're accurate, truthful, but you don't have to install them until you determine that they are better than the program you're currently using. If you're able to do that, then count yourself blessed, because that takes a lot of intelligence to do consistently, and especially with views that you're extremely emotionally charged with. Some things we associate with our very being, who we are, our personality, who we are on this planet. If you're able to entertain views that oppose it, not install them, but just entertain them, think about them, even steelman them. Steelmanning is probably the best thing you can possibly do. If you're trying to have an honest discussion with someone, try to steelman their view, because if you're not able to steelman it, then you don't understand their view. And if you don't understand it, how can you argue against it with any level of sincerity? I don't think you can. It's difficult to do, no doubt about that. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell. Kinetic Symphony signing off.